Lies like this exist because men have failed to understand that women do not dress for only men, that they do not optimize their looks for only men, they also do so for women. And sometimes, depending on the situation, they do so mainly for women. And so by extension, what that means is that when women say they don't look good for men, when they say they don't dress for men, it's partly true. I know it's easy to dismiss it as one of their usual nonsense, but there's some truth to it. Hear me out. You know how as men we raise ourselves based on wealth. So it's who has the better car, who lives in the richer neighborhood, who has the biggest mansion, even though that mansion is in some village somewhere that we only go to once in a year, so we can make social media videos where we share rice and groundnut oil to poor villagers. No shit. But that's how men compete. We status signal to other men so that we can command their respect and admiration. But unlike men, women do not compete based on wealth or intelligence or competence or any of all those other status markers with which men rank themselves. Women compete based on beauty. So it's not about who has the better car or who is smarter. It's about who is prettier. So when women beauty marks, when they wear pants and bra to the beach and call it bikini and install 800k wig, with lashes so long it looks like if they blink they could fly, and artificial nails that look like an eagle's talons. When they do all these things, they aren't doing it for men alone. As a matter of fact, the nails, the lashes and the hair are not done for men at all. It's done for other women. So just like how men status signal to other men, that's how women beauty marks for other women. This is why they invest heavily in cosmetic enhancements that men barely notice, let alone appreciate. Most men can't tell the difference between a 100k wig and an 800k wig. Nails and lashes have little to no influence on a man's attraction for a woman. And in the case of the latter, most men consider lashes to be ugly. But women continue to fix them because nails, lashes and hair are the status markers with which women rate themselves. What that distills to is that a woman's appearance is calibrated to speak to two audiences at the same time. To men, she's signaling sexual attractiveness. Yes, I'm stating the obvious, that's the easy part. But the not so obvious part is that by beauty marking, she's also filtering access, raising the bar so that only men of a certain caliber feel confident enough to approach her. Have you ever exchanged contacts with a babe and after you check out her socials, you go, nah, this one is above my league? Exactly. She curated that online aesthetic intentionally to filter out losers like you. No, I'm not saying you're a loser. I'm only telling you what it's like from women's perspective. However, I digress. To women, she's signaling superiority. If she's prettier, the assumption is that she has access to higher value men. Higher value men imply greater access to resources, and that translates to leverage, attention, and social clout. So beauty marking for women, like status signaling for men, is both intersexual and intrasexual. What that means in plain English is that it is both targeted at women and men. And in the case of women, sometimes it is targeted at mainly women. So when next you see a picture like this, resist the urge to interpret it from a male-centric perspective, because it's not about you, it's not for you.
A few moments later.
Almost forgot. If you got value from this video, you know how it goes. Hit the subscribe button to motivate me to make more videos and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on the hopefully valuable content that you have subscribed for. That's it for today. Catch you guys some other time.